So, Catholics obviously believe that the Bible is the main source of wisdom and authority. But you could also be asked how the Bible influences other sources of authority. Now, a source of authority is essentially things that influence what we think and what we do. So we're talking about like modern church teaching. You're talking about the laws themselves. You're talking about the values of society, family values, your conscience, things that you follow in your life, okay? So, number one, all right, the Bible influences modern church teaching. Now, when you're explaining this, you would say, this is because the Bible contains God's law, okay? And what God has determined is right from wrong, all right? And this needs to influence modern day teachings from the church. So therefore, when you explain this, you would say, therefore, the magisterium, or therefore the church, interpret teachings from the Bible and apply them to modern day dilemmas, such as thou shalt not kill being interpreted and applied to abortion or euthanasia. Now, the second one is that the Bible influences the law, okay? Now, this is because there are a lot of different teachings or laws within the Bible that are transferable to a country's laws. Specifically, if you want to use the correct term, you would say civil laws, okay? Therefore, that is why you will find teachings such as thou shalt not kill directly transferring to laws in society, such as murder not being allowed. Now, the third thing, okay, that you would say is that the Bible influences the way that we use our conscience. This is because a Catholic or a person should use the Bible, okay, should use the Bible to inform their conscience. So, therefore, Catholics study the Bible to understand God's teachings better, so that their understanding, so their mind and their conscience are more united. So they truly understand right from wrong when they use their conscience. Okay, so essentially use their Bible to understand God's law, their conscience within them better. Okay, now the fourth thing that the Bible influences societal values. So essentially what society thinks is right and wrong, okay? This is because there are a lot of teachings about how we should treat one another, okay? Not just direct teachings, but there are values. Use that phrase. There are values to be found within the Bible. So therefore, all right, that what's called the Bible influences how society believes that we should all treat one another equally and fairly. And you could say that this is based on teaching we're all made in the image and likeness of God, and also love thy neighbour. Then finally, okay, so the final sort of thing to say here is that the Bible influences family values or family rules, okay? And this is because the Bible gives direct instructions on how we should raise children and how we should treat one another in our family. So therefore, Catholics may follow the teachings such as honour thy father and mother. Okay, it's direct teaching there. Honour thy father and mother as a way to teach their children about the importance of showing respect to your parents, okay? So, to summarise, the Bible's the main source of wisdom and authority. It influences other sources of authority, such as modern church teaching, the law itself, how we use our conscience, societal values, and finally, family values as well, or family rules. Thank you.